In this video, we'll show you how to create and schedule a WeThrive survey. Before scheduling your survey, make sure your people data has been added to WeThrive and is up to date. If you haven't added your people data yet, take a look at our Help Centre for more information on adding and editing your people data. Once you're ready to schedule a survey, click on Surveys in the main menu and click New Survey. Against survey type, make sure the WeThrive survey box is selected. This will ensure your survey uses the standard WeThrive survey questions, and you'll get the chance to add some of your own questions to the end of the survey later on. If you want to view the WeThrive questions before scheduling, you can find these in our help files. But next, enter your survey details, including a survey name, for example, Staff Survey 2020. Enter a start date and a start time for when you'd like the survey to be sent to your employees. That's in UK time, by the way. Underneath, there's a tick box which allows you to choose whether to keep the survey results anonymous or not. Tick the box to keep employees' results anonymous. This means you'll be able to view the average scores for groups of 4 or more people. Leave the box unticked if you'd like to run the survey non-anonymously. This means you'll be able to view every employee's set of scores. Whether you tick the box or not, the comments to WeThrive questions always remain anonymous, as we want people to be open and honest when leaving free text feedback. So leaving the box unticked and running the survey non-anonymously will only make the scores attributable to each individual, not the comments. Next, from the Duration drop-down menu, select how long you'd like to keep the survey open for. Either 1, 2 or 3 weeks is standard. You can always extend the survey or close it early if you need to. Now, tick the box next to each optional question you'd like to include. These 2 questions are good ways to help identify what's working well within your organisation and where are the big issues causing frustrations. Next, choose which automated email notifications to include. We have 3 types of email notification, including a warm-up email, which sets out the reasoning behind having the survey, auto reminders, which send 3 reminders throughout the survey to people who haven't completed it yet, and a thank you email, which is sent to employees when they complete the survey. All of these email notifications can be customised. You can edit the subject line and text included in each of these, and we'll show you how in a moment. But for now, select which ones you'd like to include. You can change these later on if you wish though. We do recommend including the auto reminders, as these are useful in encouraging staff to take part. Now, click Next Custom Questions to move on to the next stage. This is where you can add your own custom questions to the end of the WeThrive standard survey questions. If you don't want to, you can skip this whole stage by going down to the Add People button at the bottom of the page. If you do want to add custom questions, then in the box on the left, you will find a list of your existing custom questions if you've set any up. And you can add these to your survey using the plus icon next to each one. They will then appear in the box on the right and will be added to the end of the survey. You can also create new questions by clicking the Add New Question button. Select which type of question to add, either free text or use our 0 to 10 sliding scale. Enter your question in the first box, for example, I am comfortable working from home. For sliding scale questions, you can use our existing labels of never, sometimes, always, or edit them as you like. For example, you can have a strongly disagree at the bottom end of the scale, a dash in the middle, and strongly agree at the top end of the scale. When you export the results, you will still receive numerical scores of 0 to 10 for these sliding scale questions. Once you have entered your new question details, click Add Custom Question. Your question will now appear in the box on the right-hand side under Selected Custom Questions. If you change your mind, just click on the minus sign to take it out of the survey. You can edit your library of available custom questions anytime by clicking on the Custom Questions tab under Surveys. Next, on this page, you can enter text to appear at the top of your custom questions in the survey. Type this in the Custom Question section title box. Or You can leave this blank and the questions will appear at the end of the standard question set. Click Next, select People to move on to selecting who to include in the survey. Either click Select All to add everyone to the survey, or you can manually tick each individual you want to send the survey to. You can also use the filters to find and select employees in a particular team or location, etc. You might want to do this if you only want to send the survey to one group of staff within your organisation. Now, click Review and Send Survey to proceed to the final page of the survey setup. This is where you can review your survey settings and make final edits. First thing to do is check your start date, start time and end date are correct. Then check which email notifications are ticked. You can customise each email by clicking on the blue Customise link. The survey email cannot be unticked because this is the email sent to employees with their individual survey link. But you can still edit the subject line and text surrounding the link. If you choose to include the warm-up email and want to customise the template, you can decide when to send the warm-up email and what time. Once you've edited the template, click Update and then click the grey Done button to get back to the settings page. To check the email template has been updated correctly before sending it to your staff, click the blue Send Test email link to send a test to yourself. Now, check which optional questions you are including, and on the right, you can see how many custom questions you've added to the survey. If you want to check these or edit which custom questions you've added, click the View/Edit button. This will take you back to the custom questions page where you can make any changes and then come back to this settings page. Lastly, double check who you have selected to send the survey to and untick anyone you don't want to include. For example, you may have some staff on long-term absence or maternity leave and the questions wouldn't really apply to them. When you're happy with your survey and the settings you've applied, hit the Send Survey button. Remember, this won't send the survey straight away, it will schedule the survey for your chosen date and time.